Well, question 4 from the 2016 Leaving Cert Foundation level paper 1. Part A says, a local supermarket has punnets of blackberries for sale. John counted the number of blackberries in each of 19 punnets. The stem and leaf diagram below shows the results. So we have our stem and leaf diagram here. Our key says that 2 line 5 is 25 blackberries. So it says, what is the median of the data? So the median is the middle number. Now, the first thing to know is that the data is in order. It's ordered from smallest up to biggest. So we're going to cross off the smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest until we reach a middle number. So 1/8, this is 18, cross off the smallest, and the biggest, which is 3, 4, 34. So smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest. And we're left with one middle number. I started with smallest, so I finished with biggest, and we're left with this one middle number. Now, that's not the number 6, it's the number 26. So the median is 26. Part 2 says, what is the range of the data? Well, the range is the biggest number, take away the smallest number. So the biggest number is 34, and we subtract the smallest number, which is 18. So 34 take away 18 is 16, and that's our range. Part B, the histogram below shows how much time people spent in a supermarket on a particular morning. So we have a histogram here, which is very like a bar chart, similar. We've got time on the x-axis, or the horizontal axis, and we've got the number of people on the vertical, or the y-axis. Always check the axes of your graphs first. So part 1 says, use the data shown in the histogram to complete the table. So we've got the time groupings across here, and we've got the number of people. So we can see that 30 people spent between 0 and 10 minutes in the supermarket on this morning, and that's shown in the graph. So between 10 and 20 minutes we've got this number of people here, which is 60. Between 20 and 30 minutes it goes up to 45. Between 30 and 40 goes up to 20. And finally between 40 and 50 goes up to 15. So that's the table completed. Part 2, how many people were in the supermarket on that morning? So we have to add up all the people. 30 plus 60 plus 45 plus 20 plus 15. So 30 plus 60 plus 45 plus 20 plus 15. We add up all of those, we get 170. So that's how many people were there on the morning. What percentage of people spent 30 minutes or more in the supermarket? Give your answer correct to the nearest percent. So 30 minutes or more would be the people in this group here or this group here. So it's 20 and 15. So the 20 plus the 15, that's 35 people. But they want the 35 people as a percentage of the total. So it's 35 out of our total, which is 170. To change that or express it as a percentage, we times by 100. So you can do that in your calculators. 35 over 170 and multiply that by 100. And the answer we get is 20.5882, and so on it goes. We were asked to give our answer to the nearest percent. So if it's to the nearest percent, we're looking at the first decimal. Does this change the number in front? It does. So it's roughly equal to 21%. Okay, and the last part, 4. What is the maximum number of people who could have spent 25 minutes or less in the supermarket? So could have spent 25 minutes or less. Well, certainly these people here, these 30 and these 60, they spend less than 20. Now, all these people in here could have spent less than 25 minutes, because we know they spent between 20 and 30, but we don't know how many. So we could say that they spent less than 25. We could assume that. That's the most. So that's 30, 60 and 45 that we need to add. 30 plus 60 plus 45, and that is equal to 135. And that's the end of question 4.